What is being called the drowning death of an Elwood man at Lake of the Ozarks is being called suspicious by his family back home. The family of 20-year-old Cornelius Anderson is questioning the way the investigation into his death has been handled to this point. They say there are way too many questions left unanswered.
By all accounts, Cornelius Anderson was a kind-hearted, generous soul who was also a charmer.
Was a sweet kid. He had a smile that would light up a room. He had a personality that was magnetic.
The 20-year-old Corn, as he was known by, was a star athlete at Riverside High School before graduating in 2019. 2 weeks ago, Anderson and some friends went to Lake of the Ozarks for a fun weekend, but the trip ended up anything but that. After being missing for 34 hours, Anderson's body was found in the water of a cove at Lake of the Ozarks. The official report from the State Highway Patrol is designating his death as a drowning. But Anderson's mother suspects much more.
It was some foul play involved. Lots of foul play.
On the Saturday night of their trip, Anderson, along with other minors in his group, used fake IDs to get into a popular lakeside bar. The manager of the bar who was working that night tells KQ2 News Anderson was kicked out for bad behavior 2 separate times that night before he tried to re-enter a third time. From there, the bar's contracted security, which included a canine dog, began chasing Anderson away from the bar through the yards of several properties they also own and rent out. It was reported to law enforcement that Anderson fled into the water on his own, but his family isn't buying that.
He was not a swimmer. Corn was not the type that would jump in water or swim.
Nothing makes sense. I feel like everybody's stories kept changing.
A State Highway Patrol investigation report shows security ended their chase after Anderson entered the water and that was the last time he was seen alive. Anderson's friends say that same night they told police he was missing, but a water search didn't begin until late the following morning.
Frustrated, kind of, disappointed.
Yeah, we feel like they really didn't do all that they could have or should have done.
Somebody dropped the ball. A ball was majorly dropped.
Anderson's body was eventually found, but the family still has so many questions. They're waiting for the results of a Camden County autopsy, but they've requested a second autopsy be done in Kansas City to compare results.
I can't speak for my husband, but I feel helpless. I feel like, is there going to be any justice? Is anything going to happen if we can just know what happened to him?
Anderson's death has been devastating to the family.
It's challenging every day to know that I won't see him coming in. I won't see his smile. And I won't see him. So it's very hard. So, I loved him so. He was such a sweet kid. And he didn't deserve whatever happened to him. He just didn't deserve it.
The family has planned a balloon release for Anderson tomorrow night at 6:30 at the Elwood Park. Services are scheduled for Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. at Elwood High School. Both events are open to the public.